contested shots, you've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Van Vliet finds Green. Into the lane. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Jones. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Lets it go from 11. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Smith.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well. He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Eason. He takes it in. There's the block. And now the Suns fast break. Good! That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. So for the Rockets, Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Landale comes in for Smith. And it's Brooks in for Whitmore. Pass to Eason. And the basket is good. Eason's got his second basket.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Over to the left wing. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Landale. Fader on the way. The rebound by Yabusele.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
They get it back. Outside Jones. Off with the layup. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And it's slammed in by Adams.
The assist.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
On the wing, Jones. And it's good. He hits another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
The Rockets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Ball with a steal. Pass to Jones. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Van Vliet outside. The 11-footer. Here's Landale. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jones. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Houston with it. Three-pointer, Brooks. Buries it from 3.
Brooks. 3-point field goal.
And so it's Phoenix with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Rockets. Aaron Holiday out there with Shepard. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the power forward position.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Jones misses. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Shepard. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Oh my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Brooks outside. Back to Holiday. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. And the Suns call time here. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Jones, he's checked in for Ball. Shot from the inbound. And it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Van Vliet, and the shot goes down.
Don't let the diminutive size fool you. That's a big-time explosive drive right by the defense. We see you, Fred Van Vliet.
The Suns lead by 22. Here's Jones, and another one.
That's 70.
He is unconscious. Van Vliet, the pass to Green. No good on the 3.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Outside Whitmore. Clock at 6. Over Williams. Here's Smith.
I love the energy of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. Long and tall, and does a great job contesting without fouling.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Smith outside. They need this. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the layup falls.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Van Vliet against Jim. Hits yet again. Wow!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Rejected by Bowl. Jones, the pass to Bowl. Back to Jones. And yes! Another basket!
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts?
Yet another bucket!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
And that score moves him into second place for most points in a game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first two games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the chosen one.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Smith and Durant with the block.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Jones misses. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he drops it first. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Durant, and Harris is subbed in for Jones. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Brooks comes in for Van Vliet. Phoenix calls timeout. They lead by 31. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. That's good from Jones, and the assist from Williams.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
At the line for the Rockets.
And he makes both free throws. There's 18 seconds left in the game. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Houston, Fred Van Vliet.
And he's good on the second. Jones with the ball. He's off on the layup. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie.